Hey, what's up guys? We're back at it again to hopefully kick butt and show you guys how to dominate the draft tournament. So let's just jump into it. I'm currently at 0 wins. We'll see if we can get all the way to 15 today. That's the goal, and we're already going to be in a game. So first things first, spells are the most important. Usually you want to be running a spell that is extremely versatile like arrows and fireball because they can be applicable and useful in every situation. Secondly, you guys just noticed I took a win condition that is getting directly on tower, whether it's Rail Giant or, Electro Giant. Those are really good win conditions. Rail Giant or Electro Giant are the two best. And then thirdly, the other thing that you're going to want is a lot of splash damage if you can, because splash damage is almost always valuable because you don't really know what cards you're going to get. And a lot of times you can just lose if your opponent throws swarm cards at you and you don't, take a baby dragon, for instance. So you guys notice that I have a very nice deck already. I've got Goblin Drill and I've got Royale Recruits and I've got Rocket, which is also an alternative win condition. I chose to not have Lightning because Lightning, it doesn't do splash damage, and also like if my opponent spams a lot of stuff, maybe it's not going to give me as much value, whereas the Rocket, it'll kill everything here. So super nice for us to finish that off and then be able to get a huge positive elixir trade and continue to spam cards. So we haven't seen arrows from him because he was the person that decided who gets the small spells. We were the one that decided who got the big spell. So probably doesn't have arrows in his deck. If he did, then that would be very interesting. Okay, so Bomber's going to give us great counter push. The Goblins are still trash. They haven't gotten buffed yet to be 4 yet. So it's going to be interesting to see how that change works out. Anyway, I want to go for Royal Recruits here because it's going to be able to kill everything. It'll give us really nice counter push. I'm going to go for Skeletons afterward, and I don't think I'm going to take any damage, and the Royal Recruits will give us a mace. Oh, wow, I did take a hit. That's weird. I've had Skeletons and I had Royal Recruits, and I still took damage there. That's wild. I totally didn't expect that. Yeah, Minion Horde can be good if you don't have splash damage, but as you guys saw, we took Baby Dragon for that legitimate reason of, like, we don't know what other cards this guy was going to whip out randomly. I'm going to go for Guards at the river so we can pull back some of the minions so we don't take as much damage. And I don't know what this guy's going to do. It's not that scary to me. The only thing that I dislike about this is the fact that, I have to probably Elite Barbarians and eat a lot of damage in the process because I wasn't able to go in for a Bomber and feel good about it. He didn't have Minion Horde in cycle, so I felt like I could go in for the Elite Barbarians and get some type of value. We should be able to kill the Rascals. Forcing out Goblins is not something that the homie wanted to do either. I do want to go in for a Bomber here just so I don't take any damage. It's not worth it. And then I can go for Skeletons as well, but then I wouldn't have those for the Wall Breakers. It's crazy that one of the Wall Breakers connected through Skeletons and Rail Recruits. That's just baffling me, honestly. Anyway, I can go for Rail Recruits in the back. No, I'm going to go Skeletons. They full shut down if I dropped it correctly, and I think I did. I'm not going to spend any extra elixir there. So for 1 elixir, if you know those interactions and you go into draft, you can pop off really hard with cheap elixir cards. So since he's going to have Rascals, it's pretty annoying, but it's fine. I know that I have Baby Dragon and, a good answer with Minion Horde with that. So I'm just going to damage that down as quickly as we can. If he Lightnings, it's fine. I'm going to get a huge positive elixir trade here and then go in for Guards to body block so we don't lose the Baby Dragon, hopefully. If the Baby Dragon doesn't die, then our opponent's going to die. And then, yeah, this guy's definitely going to cry after that. That is so much value with the Royal Recruits coming through. And the Bomber's still splashing onto what we need to. I can go in for a Goblin Drill here because we're up so much elixir, and we're just going to keep getting fed more and more elixir. Elixir Golem is one of the worst win conditions in the game. It can work out if you have, like, a really good push rolling at you. But for the most part, Elixir Golem will just continuously feed someone elixir that it shouldn't. So that's what happened to our opponent. He just continually fed me elixir until he wasn't able to defend. And even though he had a pretty good deck combination and got really lucky that we didn't have a single small spell that shot up, our only thing that killed the Minion Horde or minions was our Baby Dragon, and we were still able to win that one. So as you guys saw, taking that Baby Dragon was integral in me winning, and hopefully we can continue the streak. We've only won 1 game. We've only played 1 game, but I aim to do really well in this challenge. And thanks to everyone that's here. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. If you're watching this at a later time, hopefully you're going to kick butt in your draft tournament. If not, then, it's just a game, so don't worry about winning or losing too much. Good to know. I went 5-5. Yeah, I'm going to be helping you out, man. I'm going to hopefully help everyone out here that's watching. Let's go. At 4-0, am I going to start to play against good players? You could play against good players as early as 1 win. I played against Codigo before, who was ranked #1 in the world at 1 win. It was really sad, so... yeah, it does happen sometimes. So you guys are noticing I'm taking Baby Dragon, I'm taking Fireball, I'm taking Goblin Barrel because it gets us directly on the tower, giving him a trash win condition. You could have taken Bowler. I think Bowler's a really good card. Goblins are not as good as Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit gives me the stun mechanism if an Inferno Dragon locks on you or something. Definitely don't want that to be a problem. This guy's got some level 7 mastery cards, so he seems like he's a decent player. We'll have to wait and see how actually good he is. So Barb Hut, it's still trash. It hasn't gotten buffed yet. Soon, guys, it will be 6 elixir and spawn more Barbarians and be better. The fact that he's just allowing me to go in for that knight there is ridiculous. Wait. He might end up having a Sparky deck. If he's lucky enough to have Sparky with Goblin Giant, I'm going to be so sad. Goblin Giant's a great card for this because it does have removal of annoying distractions. Whereas if you get destroyed by running Giant and then like Hog Rider in the same deck, sometimes Draft just gives you really trash hands and trash cards to pick from. So it would be funny if this guy had multiple win conditions that were useless. Like he does have Elixir Golem, and he also ends up having his big Goblin Giant boy. So that's going to be a bad card combination for him for sure. So I can go in for a Goblin Barrel with an Ice Spirit here, or I could go in for an Ice Spirit. Yeah, I'm going to go on the same side. I'm up enough Elixir to justifiably do so, and anything that he drops that's a unit, we can Fireball. Yeah, I guess a Bowler is not going to be something that I Fireball. As you guys see, the Ice Spirit was worth its weight in gold, giving me profuse value there. And I hate this, because if I do a Knight, then I probably... Okay, no, never mind. The Baby Dragon completely killed the Bowler. I could have dropped a Knight there to stop the one Goblin hit. It's fine. I'll Knight at the river, and then I'll go for Archers. We'll see what distraction he has, because he doesn't have Bowler in cycle. Yeah, cool. So we knew he was going to drop some type of distraction on the Knight. 3-for-3 trade. The Archers don't even get hit, so it's worth it. Not great, but it is what it is. I'm going to go for a Barbarian Hut. This is like a really bad interaction. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, the Barbarian Hut doesn't do super hot on offense here. It's not going to accomplish all that much. So I might have been... Yeah, I think it's better to go for the Barbarian Hut, honestly. It will probably force out some Elixir on the right-hand side, but it's not going to do anything impactful, right? Baited out an Electric Dragon that we can't even kill. Okay, so I can go for a Goblin Barrel, and I'm going to Ice Spirit really far off to the side, and maybe you can go for Archers here, so Electric Dragon's going to be continuously chaining onto the wrong thing. Yo! Look at that. The Bowler isn't hitting anything. Wait, what happened there? The Bowler just forgot he had a job. Like, yo, I got a paycheck. I'm out. I'm out of here. He collected his 5 Elixir and dipped. You guys already know this guy's going to go in for his... Oh, I thought for sure he wouldn't do that. I thought for sure he was going to go Goblin Giant. I guess he's going to all-in me instead. So this is going to be a bit more annoying. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but, you know, it's definitely up there as a more difficult predicament for us to be in. All right, the Bowler did die, which is extremely fortunate for us because that was going to be a problem. I can go in for an Ice Spirit here. It should be able to stun onto everything, then I can go for a Knight. And then when he goes in for a Bowler, hopefully we're able to kill it. We don't have great answers to the Bowler besides Baby Dragon. For whatever reason, Baby Dragon is doing work for us today. Like, yo, Arena 1, it is clutching up for us. It's legitimately like the definition of a balanced card in my eyes. Like, I don't think Baby Dragon's overpowered, but I don't think it like is great either. Yeah, let me know if you guys feel similarly or not. Okay, we're gonna go for a Knight, and we're gonna say Knights out to everything. And yeah, I'm gonna go Goblin Barrel. He's not back to Skeleton Army, so he loses the game. Congratulations, you've got the worst deck imaginable, and I gave it to you. Yeah, it's kind of funny, like, when the opponents just get a really bad hand where they end up having Expo, Goblin Giant, Elixir Golem. Like, man, I'm pretty sure you can't do anything to me there. If I have one brain cell, I think I win. I think that's how it works. All right, also, Leonardo says, still waiting for you to do 2.6 Hog with Magic Archer for Musk or NATO for Log at Trash or Treasure. Please do it. I don't think it's good, but it is so much fun. Yeah, honestly, if you watch any of my content, you know that I do a lot of trash decks just for fun. And if you watch my video today, I did a 2.0 Elixir P.E.K.K.A deck, which is literally one of the most fun videos I've ever done. And the deck sucked. But it was hilarious to do, and it was kind of embarrassing for anyone that lost against it. Wow, it was like a mini game inside the game, seeing if I could make a trash deck work. Honestly, if you guys want to check that out, I will post a link in the pinned comment of this video, and then, yeah, I'll even post it. I'll post it here too. So if you guys want to check that out as well, while I'm on the topic of a crazy, ridiculous deck, here's a quick shout out to that video. So it's going to be at the pinned comment of the video, and it will also be in the chat right now. If you're watching live, feel free to check that out. Anyway, we're going to be going on to the next game. Thank you for the donation. And I have no clue when I'm doing Trash or Treasure. It takes a lot of time for my editors to edit those series. And the editor that was doing it previously ended up leaving the team, so I didn't have him anymore. So I have no clue when that's going to be happening, but I'm hyped when it does work out. So definitely going to select Snowball since it knocks things back. It's a little bit more versatile. It's a little bit more valuable. You can defend balloons. You can defend win conditions. I like it a little bit more. I'm going to pick Giant over Ice Golem because Ice Golem's not a win condition. Those should never be, like, those should never be together. In my eyes, you shouldn't have the choice between an Ice Golem, which is a supplementary card to the deck, and a Giant, a freaking win condition. What is Clash Royale doing right now? I think Draft is a little bit, like, needs some updating out here. I feel like there's a little bit of troll factor inside the game that Clash Royale's like, yo, it's April Fool's. And I'm like, bruh, you're in this completely wrong time of the year giving me an Ice Golem and a Giant pick. Those are not cards that are even close to a similar thing. All right, we're going to E-Giant here. We've got Goblin Drill, so we actually have a very nice deck. I would say that this is one of the better decks that I could have helped for. It would have been okay with Ice Golem as well, to be honest. But it's definitely better as is. We're going to go in for a Dark Prince, and I'm going to go for a Goblin Hunt. With the Electro Dragon, I'm not going to take any damage. I dislike the fact that the Mortar is still on the map, but fortunately, it's going to perpetually target the Dark Prince instead of the Electro Dragon and, you know, all my other stuff, like the Goblins. So, glad that the Mortar can't shoot up. Imagine, okay, just hear me out for a second. Imagine Clash Royale kills Mortar with the nerf that's upcoming, and then they start to do some weird buffs to it, because they're like, oh, it needs a rework. Be like, bruh, just, like, not kill the card with the massive nerf. But they would make it shoot up. Because Expo, at the very start of the game, the very start of Clash Royale in 2016, it shot air units. Which you guys might be like, wow, that's a nerf. Or that's actually a buff. Sometimes it would be a nerf. If you're playing against Lava Hound, you would want more things to distract it. Usually, it is going to be a nerf to Expo. But sometimes it would actually be a buff that it doesn't target air stuff. Just something to keep in mind, that not everything is like linear. Not everything is as it seems at all points. Okay, we just pushed the Royal Giant all the way to Never Never Land. That's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the Royal Giant is literally closer to the tower, so the Electro Giant or the Electro Dragon can chain onto everything. Okay, yeah, so I didn't really talk about win conditions all that much. Electro Giant and Royal Giant are the best two win conditions in this. You guys are asking me, well, that's your opinion, Jake. You might not be the best player in the world or whatever. I'm not great, right? I'm a top 1,000 player. But I talk to people that are professional. Air Surfer, literally CRL world finalist right now, top 4 in the world, and also one of the best players in the game. Last time I asked him like a couple months ago, he said Royal Giant and Electro Giant are the two cards. If you can pick between all of your win conditions, those are the safest ones and generally the best ones in the game. I would say Goblin Drill is also up there if your opponent doesn't have a lot of splash damage, but that is my interjection. He just told me Electro Giant and Royal Giant, and yeah, just going to give you guys, you know, the gospel from the best players in the world. Just let you know what they said. Anyway, I'm going to go for Dark Prince here, and we'll see what else we can do. Maybe I can go for a Snowball. This should be a win. I think that it's just going to chain on to all the stuff. I'm surprised that it didn't chain on to the Flying Machine, but whatever. It don't matter. We just keep stacking out dragons, and we want to keep going on to this game. You should not be dragging on the game, dude. We got the dragons. Get out of here with that fool. Get out of that. Get out of here. That's crazy. I don't know. It's just one of those things that if the game is over, I would definitely dip. But you just continuously drop mortars. Even if the mortar was there for like, you know, let's say 10 seconds. No. Okay, here we are. Max ladder, full duration of a mortar is 1,400 damage if you completely ignore it. So it's not gonna take your tower. How's your girlfriend? She got sick, but she's getting better now. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. Did I just hear E-Giant? Yeah, E-Giant is really good. Hey, just woke up. What happened? We're doing the draft tournament, man. That's what's up. I keep losing in ladder despite experience and decent card levels. Well, if you're losing with decent card levels, you need to practice your deck. That is just the way that the game works. All right, I'm going to take Royal Hogs. I think they're a really good win condition. Definitely got to give him the Fisherman because I want Bomber, so he can't counter me. Oh, man. What a scuffed situation. I'm going to take Goblin Cage. All right, this is better. Because Mortar doesn't do so well into Lava Hound, and then obviously Goblin Cage is going to be very nice against Giant. It's going to be able to pull everything. I think his deck is trash. My deck is trash. I don't know why Clash Royale gives you multiple win conditions sometimes. Wait. I swear I picked Mortar. Guys, I swear I picked Mortar. Is that a glitch? Or, not Mortar. I swear I picked Goblin Cage. Is that a glitch? Yo, am I tripping? Did I misclick, or did I... You guys have to let me know. You guys have to let me know. Did I actually pick the wrong thing? I meant to pick, Yeah, dude, I definitely meant to pick Goblin Cage. I think there's a glitch. Yo, that's nutty. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this or put this somewhere. Like, that might be a glitch. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I misclicked, but I hope I misclicked. That would be a really bad glitch for the game. You picked Cage? I picked Cage? Yeah, dude. I picked Cage. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it just glitched on me. Okay, well, Supercell's going to see that. I'm not going to get refunded this loss, by the way, but I did pick Cage. I might lose the game now. Mortar is not going to be as good in here. Definitely not as good. Man, I really don't want to lose this game. That would be so sad. Because... You know, you can build the strategy you want, but sometimes you're going to lose based off of, like, you know, a little bit unlucky stuff. But Dude, I definitely did not want this card. Fortunately, it gave me Bomber. Fortunately, it didn't rig that, and it's not my favor. That was crazy. I can't believe that, genuinely. Mortar is not good against Elixir Golem. I'm shook that I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. That's an annoying glitch. It happened to me. Yeah, and then you would kind of gaslight yourself if you're not, like... If you're not recording it, you would definitely gaslight yourself a little bit, and you'd be like, oh, man, maybe I missed it. Maybe I messed it up. Like, I even gaslit myself, because I didn't know. But... I did pick the right thing. It's crazy. That's really insane. Okay. Gonna activate King Tower. This is bad for me. I think I lose this game, guys. I think the offensive mortar was not a good play, guys, but it is what it is at this point. Pouring right into a witch. This is not bueno. Right, maybe we can do this. Pull this. I mean, I think I just lose. Goblin Cage would have been so nice here. Don't think Mortar does anything. We'll see. Yeah, I think I actually got 100 0'd. That sucks. Snowball doesn't kill. Yeah, I think that was pretty unfortunate. Well, I can't give you guys a tip on that one. You just go to the next game. Sometimes life deals you a bad hand, or you just get a little bit unlucky, or that's just kind of crappy. I'll definitely send that to their chat and see what they say to me, because that was dumb. What I just saw is you pick Goblin Cage and you receive Mortar. This is Uno Reverse. I know, man. We got Uno Reverse card there, right there. That's insane. Yeah, they got to fix that glitch, but that's insane. There's also been a glitch that Ian has been facing with drag glitch. Oh yeah, well I mean that's really common. I think like a more impactful thing is if you pick a card and then you receive a different card. I think that's a little bit more triggering than drag glitch. Because drag glitch, like you can still win the game sometimes. But yeah, that was. I mean, the mortar was it would be so useless against my Royal Hogs, but the Goblin Cage had more HP. And then also the Goblin Cage counter pushed. And then also on top of that, the Goblin Cage would be way better at destroying a giant, right? That's just so stupid. That's so dumb. But it is what it is. We just go to the next one. General tag? Yeah. It do be that way sometimes. That is our first loss of the day. But hopefully we can still get to 15 wins. Sometimes that stuff does happen. As we said before. You guys know the deal. How is a good way to climb ladder? You just play the same deck over and over again. As dumb as that may seem, that is how you do it. All right, we're in Ice Spirit here. Let's focus up. Let's think about this a little bit clearer. All right, so he's got Mini P.E.K.K.A. I think I gave him that. I don't remember. I think the Rascals do kill that before it touches anything. All right, I have a very good deck. I wonder if he picked Mortar. All right, I'm going to stop saying that. That's how you tilt yourself if you keep saying stuff like that. All right, so that's going to go directly to tower. We're probably going to do a lot of damage. So he's got arrows. No big deal. I don't want to cycle Fisherman in the back because I don't know what his win condition is. We know he has an actual win condition because I have Ice Golem, so he took the real win condition. This is my win condition, by the way. Nice. So he has Golem. At least I have Fisherman. All right, let's see what we can do. I can still beat this guy because I can Ice Golem kite all of his crap to the other side. Okay, we can go for a Barbell here and clean everything up. And then go Ice Golem, kite all the supporting cards, and then go Fisherman. And then probably win the game. That's what the goal is here. I mean, at lower level, people go in for golems when they shouldn't, so we'll see what happens here. I need to kill all of the skeletons, hopefully. We can go and pull a golem directly to the King Tower. That's what we were looking for, and we do. But yeah, he had the idea of using the graveyard to distract the fisherman, but the execution was terrible, so we ended up getting a really good trade there. If he was able to distract it, and we had to kill the skeletons with the Rascals, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, because he was going to lose the skeletons. They wouldn't have been able to stockpile up, so the fisherman would have eventually pulled the golem, so it wouldn't have been a problem. But regardless, in that situation, we did outplay him. It didn't matter there. I just wanted to make that abundantly clear because sometimes people are like, well, you got lucky there or whatever. Like, could have got lucky, but not in that situation when the guy misplayed pretty hard. All right, so he's got Goblin Gang in cycle. We know that that's a fact. I'm not scared. I think he gets 3 crown. Yeah, I don't think he can stop this with the Skeleton Barrel and the Dark Prince and all that other stuff. Even if you do that, we're chilling. You can go Fisherman and go and pull the golem to the other side for the heck of it, just for fun. To show you guys that you can do that. You can do that with Royal Giants. You can show that, do that with golems. Yeah, you can just pull win conditions the other side without Fisherman placement, because a lot of people don't know that. All right. Supercell said hee hee ha ha. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. All right, next game. Would you bend the knee to Game of Thrones? Bro, I don't bend the knee to anyone. Miss me with that, man. All right, we go archers here, and I guess we pick Royal Giant. Yeah, we're gonna pick Royal Giant. Oh, wow, cool. I guess he has a more trash deck than us, again. I'm gonna pick Spear Goblins. They're just a bit better for 2 elixir. I'd rather not run Goblin Gang, which is gonna impair his card cycle even more and be kind of useless. I think Goblin Gang is a very bad card in this. Typically because like there's so much, if you have splash damage, you're just gonna destroy it. Are you gonna face your subscribers again? Of course. If you guys want to subscribe to this channel, yeah, turn on notifications because I do streams here, and sometimes I play against you guys. Not all the time, like maybe once every month or 2, but I plan on doing that on a monthly basis. But I can't guarantee that it will always happen on a monthly basis. It's just, you know, that's a goal for me. All right, already. Let's keep going. So we're going to be going in for a Royal Giant if we need to. Typically, that's his best answer. That's his building-esque answer to us, and he has nothing, so... We're going to go in for a Princess on the other side and then a Royal Giant here. Reason why I'm not going for Princess and a Royal Giant on the same side is because kills my Princess. He's not going to be able to get counter push and also kill the Royal Giant at the same time. So he's going to have to spend more elixir than he would typically want to, and it's going to be annoying for him. I would expect him to go Goblin Gang. We'll see. Those minions were very bad. We can Magic Archer them, and I think we killed them. Yep. Nice. Princess is still alive, by the way. No big deal. He's only going to have Goblin Gang in cycle, so we can go in for a zap on top of the Goblin Gang in the middle. Nice. I made that prediction. He loses. Yeah. I mean, I really shouldn't have lost at 3 wins or 4 wins at this challenge, but I'm still so salty over that. I can't fib. I can't fib. I'm a human being. A lot of times, all right, let's be real. In life, like, or just in everything that I do, I try to be as positive as possible. Sometimes when things like outside of my control happen, those are the things that I always have to remind myself, like that it's just, you know, just move on because you can't do anything about it. That's just like the one thing for me where I always struggle with it. Even when I've gotten a lot better at it over the past years, I think the things outside of my control definitely do trigger me more so than other stuff. You guys let me know in the chat or in the comment section if that type of stuff ever triggers you, where you're like, well, that just sucks. Like you did something perfect and then you had like everything worked out and then it didn't work out and you're like, well, I couldn't have done anything different. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna go archers here. We go for no zap because we just want to be able to kill the okay, we're zapping that for sure. The fact is, like, all I need to do is take 1 tower, which will be pretty easy to do. I'm going to take the left-hand tower here. I'm going to guarantee that I snag that, because when I do, then I can guarantee that I can go in for, like, Hog Riders and other stuff on the other side and take the tower there. I'm going to go Royal Giant on the left-hand side just to make sure that we put enough damage. And then we're expecting him to Fireball, so we can go Hog Rider middle. He's going to Fireball left-hand tower, he's going to lose the right-hand tower. So that's what we're going for. Wait, the Magic Archer! Are you kidding me? Yo. Did you guys see that? The Magic Archer just went through his building and targeted the tower. That was so dope. And I'm glad we won 2 games, or 2 towers there. That's dope. We take it. First live here. This is great. Hey, thanks for being here, brother. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you guys enjoy this and you guys want to see more lives, easy way of supporting me is just dropping a like on the video. Subscribing helps out a lot. It's free. You don't have to donate. And you'll get more stuff. If you guys want to see me more often, like the video. It's the way that it works, I guess. You're literally my inspiration to get better at Clash. Keep up the good work. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Again, why would you have the choice between Mortar and Prince? They're not even the same thing. Like, it's not a building. The Prince is not a building. I don't get it. Whoever made this needs to, like, reevaluate what they're doing, because it just doesn't make sense. Skeleton Dragon's air card and then Executioner is a ranged ground card. It's so different, right? That's crazy. My first live also, I'm already liking it. Keep up the show. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right, so we just go Executioner, same side as the Giant. Even Elixir trade, not bad for us because he's probably dropped stuff behind it that gets splashed onto by the Executioner. You go in for that. I'm going to go for a high Ice Golem so that it doesn't splash onto my Exy. I'm going to go Ghost here. So it's going to splash onto my Exy, but it's not going to splash onto it immediately. I have Tornado with Executioner. This is ridiculous. I think I go in for Tornado here because I want to be able to close Skeleton Dragons with 1 hit. That'd be nice, but it didn't work out. Wow, it only killed one of them. I should have Valkyried earlier. I'm going to take one giant hit, not two, but, you know, that was pretty close. Yeah, this guy's making some bold plays. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. That was a single elixir rocket on a prince. That didn't work. It happens though. Jeez. Yeah, the thing is, like, if I play ladder, you guys won't see this happen very often, or if it does happen, usually I'll cut it out of my videos because it's like too easy of a win. But like, this is pretty funny. Definitely dope stuff for us. I can go in for a Goblin Giant and a Royal Ghost because I think he's down a lot of elixir. Yo, Ice Golem, you're basically a tank, right? You're the same as a Giant. You're gonna put a mad workout here, right? Gonna pound that tower. I can snowball because I think it's gonna go. Yeah, I was expecting him to drop something else, and it's gonna kill everything a little bit faster and push anything away. Good. So that's why snowball is better than a zap in my opinion. That is also my opinion. It's not a fact. I didn't ask the best players in the world about that specific piece of advice, but you know, it's definitely reliable for me. So yeah, I would 100% pick snowball whenever I could. Arrows is typically the best small spell. That's what Air Surfer said. Specifically because it kills princesses, it kills dark goblins, it can kill goblin barrels, it can kill minion hordes. Whereas log, if you don't have a lot of good anti-air cards, like you saw in the very first game, I didn't have very many good anti-air cards, and the dude had minion horde, and I had to rely on my baby dragon the entire time. If I had arrows, I have way more versatility, and I can use it in way more situations. It's something to just keep in mind. All right, I'm gonna take all of his towers as well. I'm just gonna take every single one that I can. So we'll see what we can do here. Like I'm gonna Valk, I'm gonna go in for a prince, and we'll see what we can pop off. Let's go, let's go. On to the next one. I feel a little bit bad for this guy because he did miss a rocket. If he even hit the rocket, it was a bad decision though. You can't rocket in single elixir against something that it doesn't kill. So like specifically if you play against a balloon deck and you rocket a bowler, and you're like, wow, that's only a -1 trade. Well, you don't kill the bowler, and then they can go lumberjack, balloon, freeze, and kill you. Just it's generally like not a good play. So just something to keep in mind. It doesn't even kill the prince. So he would have had to deal with the prince afterwards, and then he would have had to spend more elixir, and then he'd be down like, you know, bare minimum. He wouldn't have skeletons in the deck, right? He'd be dropping 2 elixir, bare minimum. Then he's down 3 elixir from that. And when you're down 3 elixir and single elixir, and I'm a good player, I know that, I bridge spam you, and you lose like half your tower. Just assume you don't have a response to a bandit or a royal ghost and it locks under your tower. You're just going to lose the game. It's over then. Okay, so 100% have to pick log because we have log bait. Oh, man. Okay. This is kind of bad. I'm going to take Princess. I don't really like the fact that I have a Golem log bait deck, but it is what it is, Clash Royale. All right. Wait. We're chilling. He gave me Tombstone and Fisherman. This is actually absolutely incredible. Thank you, man. I don't know why he did that, but I'll take it. I think he's going to arrow the Princess because he should have that in the... I gave it to him in the deck. If I Fisherman, it's probably a pretty risky play, so I'll go Goblins. It's a little bit cheaper. Gives me a similar outcome. Finishing everything off. We're in an Ice Spirit here, so that it soaks up the shot. Prince is going to be able to kill the majority of the Goblins. I think I could go for a Fisherman in the middle. I don't think that the Fire Spirit is going to connect. I think one of them does, not the first one. I'm going to go Goblin Barrel, force out the arrows, I guess, because he didn't do it earlier. He's currently winning the game, but hopefully not for long. A Princess here. Seems pretty risky, but it's fine because we have the Fisherman still alive. Okay, Fisherman. Fisherman, what are you doing, bro? Where are you going, brother? All right, we can go for a Tombstone here. I think we pull most of them. And then the one that we don't, we can probably activate King Tower with the Fisherman with. Okay, never mind. That sucked. Wow, that was bad. Okay, so I didn't know that interaction. My bad. I own up to those things. You can always improve. You can always look better. You can always look at the game a little bit differently. I totally didn't expect that to work out as it was. I thought the Fisherman was going to be able to yoink stuff. It didn't. Why are you giving me that much log value? What are you doing? You know I have that in here. You know that I have that in the deck. I probably want to save the Goblins because he would likely want to arrow on the Goblin Barrel every time and then not have anything for the Goblins. So it'd be fine when he goes Royal Hogs. We can Tombstone and Goblins. Okay. Okay. All right. I forgot to do that. One sec. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. He totally not going to have everything die on us real quick. I swear. I might actually have to end this stream a little bit faster. Oh no. I'm such a freaking troll. I forgot to have it plugged in because I was playing so much Clash off stream that I didn't have it plugged in. So yeah, that's my fault. Holy, that's a little bit scary. I don't even know if it's charging, so I'll have to take a look after this. All right, we can go princess. I'm gonna log this if I need to. Great, he arrows us a little bit early. That's dope. I can get a fisherman down. We're chilling. He doesn't have a good card cycle to deal with this, so we're gonna pre-log the goblin gang. Please, 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 goblin gang. Oh, thank God. All right, yeah, we genuinely outplayed you really hard there. Please give me the dub. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fisherman. I'm gonna go in for Ice Spirit, and then Goblin Barrel, and then log again because I have a better card cycle than you. This should work. And then I can go Goblins. Nice. Alright, we're outplaying this man pretty hard. He doesn't have arrows in cycle, so we can go Tombstone, and we can go in for a Princess. So I'm going to go Princess first. Arrows are out of cycle again, so he got finessed a little bit. So I'm going to go in for an Ice Spirit here, and then go Goblin Barrel. That probably wasn't very good. Maybe he's going to wait on the Goblin Gang. No, he just drops the Goblin Gang again. Ah, that's kind of annoying. Okay, I could lose this game. I really hope it's not a loss, but chances are this is not looking good, actually. I need to be able to kill everything. There's a lot of crap coming at me. I can go in for a log and hit it perfect timing and then go for another Tombstone. But, wait. We have so much elixir. We're chilling. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling pretty hard. He misses it. No, he hit it perfect! Wait, what? Dude, if you're a 5k player that just hit a Fire Spirit perfectly on top of a Goblin Barrel to fully shut it down, I'm going to be a bit triggered. What do we think this guy's trophy range is? Because that's really hard to do. It's incredibly hard to do, actually. Okay, he used arrows again. I'm actually probably going to lose this game. I think I lose. No way did he hit that. That's actually like such a hard thing to do. And then he can arrows on everything. Okay. I'm so triggered by that. This guy played so well. That's unbelievable. It's inconceivable. It's what we thought was fairly reasonable for him to miss it, and he didn't. Okay. Arrows again. Go for fisherman here. This game is actually coming in clutch for him. Gonna log this. Look for a Goblin Barrel. This game is wild, dudes. Can we please win? Alright. I swear if that guy's a 5k player that just hit the best timing of his life, I am going to be absolutely just like, I don't know. That's crazy. He literally hit a Fire Spirit timing that I can't hit ever. Alright, he's 6k, but still, like, there's no way, right? There's no way. Unless he plays Furnace, like, his entire... Like, is that his main deck? I can't believe he hit that. That was crazy. Yeah, check my battery. One sec. That guy was nutty. He genuinely outplayed the heck out of me there. That was so wild. Oh, my goodness. Alright, one sec. Okay, we still alive. We actually hard chilling. I just need to make sure that the battery was fine. Oops. I clicked the wrong button again. You probably heard two of me for a second. You probably thought I was an alien. Alright, we chilling. Alright, so we're at 7 wins and 1 loss. Not where we wanted to be. We were hoping not to lose a single game until 15, but it is what it is. That was pretty crazy. Alright, so Witch is really broken. Ram Rider is not that great. It's okay. It's actually decent. Rather pick Goblin Giant and then... Ooh, this is really tough. I'm going to pick Minion Horde. I'm going to pray that he doesn't have arrows. And I'm definitely picking Electro Spirit. Alright, so Electro Spirit's going to be able to reset the Ram Rider. Pretty important. Pretty cool. We'll see what we can do. Oh, we've even got Snowball. Alright, so we got the big... No, dude. I looked away for 1 second. I looked at you guys' souls, and this man decided to suck my soul and decided to go in for the Dark Goblin at the river. It's such a gimmicky play, and it worked out for him. That's kind of bad for me. I might have just thrown a little bit. All right, so at the start of the game, guys, I'm going to pay attention. Sorry about that. That will never happen again. My reactions are good enough to not let that happen, so it's annoying that did happen, but it is what it is. Poison's out of cycle, so we're going to Minion Horde this. And then I'm playing on Royal Gianting because he's going to be down a lot of elixir. Yeah. Never mind. Wait, that just dies. I go Goblin Giant instead. Yeah, he just loses the game. Congratulations. You played yourself. He's down so much elixir. Oh my goodness. Watch this. I'm going to Giant Snowball. We're going to push it away. And then it resets on the Princess. That was so filthy. Let's go, guys. Oh, that was good. That was really good. All right, I did a thing. I might need to go for Ice Golem here, just to keep the Inferno Dragon in place and make sure it can't kill my princess. I'm gonna spam something at the river to kill my princess anyway, but it's aight. I'm gonna Witch here, and then I'm gonna Electro Spirit because he's gonna poison so he can kill the skeletons, and then he has nothing for the Electro Spirit. That was really predictable. And then the Witch should still spawn skeletons. If not, then I can Snowball and then kill the Prince. Actually, the Prince isn't even gonna get hit. Alright, cool. So that's why you have Electro Spirit and you have cards that are like, you know, gonna give you value regardless. That's pretty unfortunate that he gets a hit. Now he could Ram Rider, and I don't have any way of stunning or stopping. So hopefully he plays this poorly and decides not to Ram Rider. Because if he Ram Riders, he should take left tower. This is like a test. Is he good, or does he not know what his card cycle is and he doesn't not know how to play the draft system? If you're good at draft, you know what your opponent's card cycle is, and then you can make predictions based off of that. Okay, yeah, so he didn't play that well at all. If he had done it immediately, I wouldn't have been able to punish it. You guys knew that he had Ram Rider and Cycle, but he decided not to play it. So he played that pretty poorly. I'm going to go for Royal Giant here, and then I should have done it a little bit differently. I guess I did mess that up as well. I think I can go Minion Horde and be okay. We haven't seen anything that's really that scary. I can Ice Golem to kite the Prince, and then even if you end up killing the Minion Horde, I'm still going to get good value. It's always interesting to see Dark Goblin cycled up the river there. I think that we can kill it, and then going for a Goblin Giant in the middle. This is a little bit risky, but I live life on the edge. You guys know how I do. We're going to go Electro Spirit, chain it, stop it, sorry, not chain it, and then I think the Witch is going to just chain onto the tower, which is really dope. And as you guys can see, if they don't have arrows and you have Minion Horde, it's probably pretty unfair. It's pretty overpowered for you. Minion Horde can be like one of the best and worst cards in the game. The bad thing and the no skill thing about draft is you don't know what your opponent's selecting. So the Minion Horde, usually in triple draft, you're able to see everything that's happening. Regular draft, there's this element of RNG that you don't know what your opponent's going to have. So when you pick that Minion Horde, you're hoping that they don't have too much splash damage. You're hoping that they don't end up having poison plus arrows, and then maybe a Baby Dragon, Executioner, Tornado. I mean, it's a great card if you get lucky. I got pretty lucky there. You're my favorite content creator personally. I picked SIRTAG, but that's about you. Thanks, man. I'm happy that to hear that. I mean, here's the thing. There's no objective best content creator. There's just the content creator that you guys like the most. When you say, who's the best content creator? It's literally who you think is the best content creator. And that's how it'll always be. Best player, that's a completely different story. Love you, Tag. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. Greetings from Indonesia. Greetings from Seattle. Thank you for watching all the way from Indonesia. 2023? I'm not going to play in 2023. I'm not playing CRL ever. It's boring for me. I'd rather play the game for fun and enjoy it and show with you guys. It's way better to do this. Why are you saving your 3 legendary king chests? That's a good question. I'm completely maxed out, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to pick Snowball with Hog Rider. It's just a bit better. Skeletons are great, but I think Bats are better when he doesn't have Snowball. Spear Goblins are pretty dope. Hunter is just a universally amazing card that will allow me to shut down win conditions, so I'm picking it. I think Hunter is one of the better cards in the game in draft. That's another statement that I'm going to make. Maybe it's not the right statement. Maybe it's not it. But, I mean, it's, in my opinion, a really versatile card. So, and it doesn't need any other support. Like, maybe Magic Archer would like to have a Tornado. Maybe Executioner would like to have a Tornado. But Hunter's like, nah, dude, I'm a loner. I'm all by myself. I don't need anyone. The strong, independent card. All right, we're going to go in for our Bats. That was a really bad Dark Goblin. It's going to die. So everything dies here. I think I go Elixir Golem because I'm up so much. And, yeah, I mean, the Magic Archer is just going to win me the game. Elixir Golem's a trash card, but it's pretty good when your opponent is down a lot of Elixir because it punishes them. So I'm going to continue to keep it alive. I'm going to go in for an Electro Spirit. Wow, you still haven't killed a Magic Archer. That must feel bad, bro. I don't know. I'm not in your shoes, but that must have felt real bad. I'm going to arrows this just to kill it, and we're fine. Even though I dropped an Elixir Golem, which is the worst win condition in the entire game, it's usually going to be a dead card. Never pick Elixir Golem. Always give your opponent Elixir Golem. It worked out, so just something to keep in mind. I just wanted to make that abundantly clear. Don't go for Elixir Golem pushes usually, because if you don't have a grasp on Elixir counts and stuff, you'll generally give your opponent a great trade, and then you won't be able to defend the counter push because the card's so bad. The only time that it ever works is if you're playing with a battle healer, and even if you're playing with a battle healer, it's not even that good. I would say, like, if I don't have a deck that loses to Elixir Golem, I would win every time. And what I mean by that is, if I have a deck that doesn't get hard countered by it, I will win every single time I play against it. Because it's just such a bad card. If you know how to do your cannon placements and musketeer placements and stuff like that, you literally just go cannon, musketeer, and then the battle healer can't even heal up the stuff because the battle healer doesn't even make it to the units to target it. The battle healer has to hit stuff so then it can heal. But if it can't hit stuff, then it can't heal. And then the musketeer cannon, fireball, log kills it before it can hit anything. Hopefully that's a pretty good explanation for everyone that's wondering, like, why, you know, it works the way it does. And, yeah, this guy just lost. There's no chance he wins. So I'm an Electric Spirit here. I could have timed that better. It should have targeted the first goblin, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to give him the disrespect. I'm going to go for a Hunter and a Hog Rider and a Elixir Golem. This is not something that I would suggest anyone of you guys to do. I'm just trying to do this so I can take more towers, and specifically because I think there's a pretty big skill level difference here. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. Not really based off of, like, what I should be doing. It matters if you take more towers, because if you get into later stages of the tournament and you take more towers, then you're able to be ranked higher than other people. So that's why I'm going for more towers here. If you guys are wondering, I'm going to minimally defend with an Electric Spirit. I shouldn't even do that. I should just go all in. That was actually a bad Electric Spirit, because it doesn't matter if he takes a tower. I should be trying to get more crowns. That was actually very, very stupid. But it's okay. GG. We go next. Giga Chad doesn't even matter. Yeah, I mean, that was such a bad Electric Spirit, but it's only one elixir, right? 3 crown? Yeah. 3 crowns are pretty cool. Oh, man, that one loss still triggering me, but it is what it is. We go next. What's your favorite minor wall breaker deck? The one with Magic Archer, Fireball, Tornado. If you run it with Log, it's better against Log Bait, but if you run Log Tornado, then you're going to have a worse matchup in most situations. Okay, so Canacart Inferno Tower, that's pretty interesting. I think that Inferno Tower might be useless for him, depending on what we get. I'm going to give him a fast cycle deck. Most people that are uncomfortable with it will not do well. It's also weird that it gives you the choice between Snowball and Poison, but I'm definitely not giving him Poison when I have Witch, and I also end up having Rascals. Dude, why am I still getting Elixir Golem? Oh, no. Bro. Dead card in my deck. I can't use it. It's trash. Okay, this is actually really bad for me. He's got a legitimate deck. Like, he's got Ice Golem, Hog Rider, Inferno Tower with Spear Goblins. So if he knows how to play this, I think he wins. But he just dropped 6 Elixir at the start of the game, so he's down a lot. I'm going to go Bard Barrel here because I'm up a lot of Elixir, and I can go for a Dark Goblin as well. I want the Cannon card to get tanked for, so then we can get more value. Cannon card's not nerfed yet, so it's kind of a broken card concept still. Here's the thing. I think Supercell had the right idea of nerfing Cannon card. I think they did it bad, though. I don't think they did it the correct way. If you're nerfing a card 14%, it just seems incredibly drastic when you haven't nerfed it before. Like, you know, you can do gradual nerfs. Just don't, like, nerf it all the way down to, you know, and banish it, you know? Don't put it in Siberia out here. That's just me. Maybe you guys feel differently. The guy's toxic. The guy wasn't toxic at all. He just emoted. Like, he did. Like, sometimes when you guys think a lot of people are toxic when they emote and stuff, the CRL emoji for sure is toxic, but I'm sure, like, a lot of the casual players, like, if we 3-crown someone and it's not close, I'm not even sure if the guy knew that's like a sarcastic emote that top players use, is like, oh, you played really well. I don't think so. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt from that perspective. I would never say that the guy was being toxic with an emoji that could be interpreted as toxic, but yeah, I don't think the guy intended to be toxic there. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, already. I already lost lots of love from Australia. Dude, thanks for stopping by the stream despite already being done with it, man. And hopefully this can help you out for future draft tournaments. All right, so we're Elixir Goleming because he's only got Inferno Tower and he missed the Inferno Tower placement. We should be fine. I can poison on top of yeah, I can poison on the Firecracker and get a lot of value. Wow, we are popping off today, guys. All right, so this should be a dub. I don't see any way of him breaking through because he's got Snowball, so he can't break through that. If he goes arrows, then it's something that he needs for the Dark Goblin. Maybe I can take another tower here. A little bit disrespectful again, but I want to take another one. I don't think I'm going to get it. I think this guy's going to play super safe and not give it to me. Sucks, but it is what it is. Did the guy use his arrows? I think he did. Anyway, I can go Witch and just completely counter the Hog Rider. Wait. I can get a 3-crown. I can still do it. It's just, can I? It's possible, but can I? He's arrowing, so now he doesn't have it in cycle. I hope he takes the tower. Please take the tower. Please take the tower. Please take the tower. Please take the tower. Take the tower, bro. No, I would donate it to you if I could, because I would 3-crown you, and then I get more crowns, and I'd be pushed up the rankings. Damn, that sucks. I wish my witch died there. So just to show you guys what I meant, why I care about crowns so much. If you look at the number 2 player, Ian77, he's got 52 crowns. And then the person that's in 3rd place has got 49 crowns. So the person that has more crowns is ranked higher. That can be a huge difference if you're trying to get the emote or rank in the top like part of the tournament against people that you want to be able to destroy. The people that don't play very well, try to 3-crown them. Obviously, if you're just doing this for the rewards and you're not trying to get ranked, then, you know, don't worry about that because you could end up throwing the game. Did the 7 tips replace the viewer deck last month? No, it didn't. The 7 tips video was hopefully very helpful for you guys, but it definitely did not replace anything. Hey, Tag just made it to Frozen Arena today. Congratulations, man. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Your haircut looks great. It reminds me of James Dean. I actually don't know who James Dean is, or I can't visualize it. Sometimes people like say that they remind me of something, and then it's like some massive insult. Like it's like, I don't remember. Like, I'll just give you an example. Like Jimmy Neutron, for instance. They're like, oh, you look like Jimmy Neutron, or something else that's like, you guys like, someone flames me. I'm like, okay, I get that. Sometimes people flame it as a compliment, and then it's something that's like, that's bad. I know that James Dean is an actor, and I know he's like famous, so I think that he's probably, I've definitely heard the name. I know I've heard the name. He sounds like a famous actor, right? James Dean definitely sounds like a famous actor, but yeah. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm assuming it's kind words. Just made it to Frozen Peak. Oh yeah, I already read that. I got a Challenger 2, and then I get into 3, I get stomped. If you're getting stomped, then you just need to be taking a look at your losses and figure out what you're doing wrong. Or if your deck is not that great, maybe check out one of my videos, not the troll videos, but check out the good videos, like the ones that have a high win rate, stuff like that, that I personally got a very high win rate with the deck, or things that I recommend in the video, like, and I say, hey, this is a really good deck to play, or a deck that has upgrade this deck in the thumbnail, or a high win rate. Play one of those decks, and you'll likely win a lot more when you upgrade those. All right, we'll Electro Dragon here. I got something in my eye, so after I win this game, I will go into the washroom and try to fish that thing out. I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to go for Dark Goblin. We're going to go for Skeletons up here. A lot of people don't do that, and it pains me to see someone not go for Skeletons there. Yo, wait. We just pulled the, with the Skeletons, and then something else here. We were able to pull the E-Barbs to the other side. The E-Barbs were literally going to go to the other side without the Rascals. That's crazy. Anyway, we're going to Hog Rider here and probably win the game. Because the Electro Dragon and the Rascal on the right-hand side is going to force out a lot of Elixir, and then doing dual lane aggression because he's got a Golem deck. It just costs too much for him to afford. Oh, wow. This is just a terrible play on his end. Even if he ends up taking tower, the counter push is going to be way too much, and yeah, he just loses then. So, this is something to keep in mind. A lot of times people will be like, wow, I've got so much damage with my Elixir Golem. I'm so happy. And then you realize that you have to deal with an Electro Dragon, you know, a Knight, all that other stuff. It's basically like, you know, you're in high school, you have all this math homework, you have this huge test, and you're just screwing around playing video games. And then you procrastinate your problem, and it feels really good in the moment playing the video games. But as soon as the video game ends, and then you wake up to reality and you understand that you have school the next day, you realize that it's GG, it's game over, you know? And that's exactly what happened to our homie here. It's over. There's nothing he can do. Everything dies. It wasn't close. Everything's just gonna fall. I guess the E-Barbs are a little bit more annoying, but it's no big deal. I can go in for a mini Pecky here and then go in for Rascals. The only thing that was scary was the Cannon Cart potentially locking on, but that wasn't gonna happen. And yeah, I mean, his deck just doesn't work into ours. So we had a better deck. We got a little bit lucky, and it happened. Yo, Garrett, thank you for the $5, man. You're a freaking legend. I really, really appreciate that. Also, quick thing, real quick, guys. It's a compliment. James Dean is cool. Yeah. I realized that. He's like, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. All right. I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick. We're at 11 wins. I will show you guys the one loss that we had. You guys let me know in the replay. Does it show that I picked? Does it show that I picked the right card? Because I'm interested in the replay too. Does it show that I ended up picking Mortar, or did it show that I picked Goblin Cage? I'll be right back. And thank you again, Garrett, for the $5. Alright, it shows mortar. Okay, but yeah, I picked Goblin Cage. So that's wacky. Huh. Yeah, so I guess in the replay, it's glitched then. That's insane. That's so weird. It shows he chose mortar, but in the actual video that we recorded, it shows that I chose Goblin Cage. That's nutty. That's so weird. That's so weird. Yeah, I definitely have to show them that. That's crazy. I never thought that would be a thing. This challenge would be a lot better if Elixir Golem wasn't in rotation, in my opinion. Facts, bro. Elixir Golem is literally the worst card. Whoever gets it, when I play against people with a similar skill level as me, I'm going to take losses. Currently, we've been winning most of the time because, you know, I've been able to outplay. But sometimes you can't outplay. All right, we're taking Firecracker because he's got Zap, so he has no way of killing that. Here's the thing. I think Goblin Cage is great. I also think Valkyrie is great. And I think Valkyrie is better against my Goblin Drill. So I'm not going to give him Valkyrie. That makes sense. All right. Why is Eagle so bad? Dude, it doesn't give value for its cost, and it donates your opponent elixir. And it's good if you can build up a huge push with Electro Dragons and Battle Healers, because you can kind of get the elixir back. But when you're not running a deck that has that, you're just going to get trashed. Okay, so he's going to try to activate King Tower, but I hate to break it to homie. He's going to have to drop something to stop the Valkyrie, and also yeah, he's just going to lose the game. He already lost. That's typically what happens is Goblin Drill, Rail Giant, Electro Giant. I did add the Goblin Drill into the best cards for me. That's what I would say is one of the better cards in the game. You guys can say differently if you don't want to, but yeah, it's so good. It's a defensive card too, so if you're playing against Hog Riders and you actually know how to play the card, you can drop the Goblin Drill and be completely okay. It will counter Electro Giants, all that stuff. It's a really good card on defense against P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, and it's versatile when you need it to be in a draft tournament like this. So just something to keep in mind. Good morning from Malaysia. What's up, dude? Thank you for being here. Yo, Jake, I'm 15-1. I'm going to snipe you. Well, I mean, you can snipe me all you want because, let's be real. It's you can't snipe me with a hard counter, right? So I don't really care if you snipe me or not. Go for it, bro. Make it happen for the memes. That's the best thing about this tournament is, like, if someone snipes you, it doesn't matter, right? We could hypothetically stream this as we get later on into it if we want to, but I'm just going to do it to 15 wins because that's what I told you guys earlier. I think that we can give a really good, you know, telegraph of how to play this tournament and how to win it really well. So that's what I'm aiming to do here. As you guys can see, Royal Delivery overpowered. I don't think the Royal Recruit is going to give us any damage on the right, but it is what it is. Firecracker already activated King Tower, so it doesn't matter. We did outplay him pretty substantially at the start. I guess he's going to give me a lot of damage here again with the Valkyrie crossing the river and tanking. This is definitely not something that he wanted to see. He goes in for a Knight. It's Ite. It doesn't matter. I think we can even kill the Knight if we... Okay, that was actually a trash play. I forgot that he had a Elite Barbarian. So that's my first big misplay this stream. I think that was the worst play I've done all day. Which is fine. Sometimes you suck and sometimes you don't play your best. That was definitely it. Oh my gosh! Well, I guess that made up for everything. That's ridiculous. I don't know why he did that. I guess he felt bad for me because I made such a bad play. He's like, Jake, I got you, fam. I'll make an equally bad decision. So he's got E-Barbs, remember? I remember from the Battle Scar of giving him an elixir for free. So I'm going to go in for a Firecracker here. It's going to be able to stop the Princess. I can Royal Delivery on top of the Princess. I don't like that the Baby Dragon's not in range of my tower, so I'm wasting a lot. This is actually really bad for me. The Baby Dragon is super annoying. I'm going to Bandit here. Okay, this is not looking good. I think I need to eat the wall breakers. I might have lost this game because I didn't play well. We'll see. I'll Valkyrie. It should kill everything. So notice how I just forfeited the damage. A lot of people would try to defend everything and they would sporadically click cards that they shouldn't. I'm just out here like saying, hey, I sucked. I'll eat the damage. I'll bounce back. That's how you should be playing Clash Royale if you guys want to get the most out of your cards and win more games. That was bad. I didn't keep that alive. I thought I timed it well. But the delivery is still going to be tanky, so that's notice I'm not minoring with the drill into Elite Barbarians. I'm not about that life. He's going to Princess. I Lumberjack immediately. That's fine. It's only going to get one hit. I should start paying attention to card cycle. It's pretty bad. I have a 100-0 matchup here. I should not lose this because I can just stack Firecrackers and he can't kill him. This is embarrassing that it's actually taking this long. He could Electric Spirit and then Zap to kill it, maybe. I think that's what he's going for, but it's not going to work out. We're going to Royal Delivery here. He might even Princess plus Baby Dragon. We'll see. As you guys can see, we just stacked firecrackers. I played this so poorly. I think this guy could be better than me at the game too, and I'm gonna be real about that. One thing that I hate doing, or one thing that I hate seeing, is people saying, "Oh wow, I'm so much better than this guy. I beat him." Like, if the guy didn't have the potential to outplay you, you can never say that. Sometimes you straight up win because of matchups or glitches or something dumb in the game, and I think that this is the case here. I don't think this guy's a bad player. I think he's actually pretty good from what I've seen. I think like his predictions and everything made sense. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, those interesting. Can do this. Going for minor, goblin drill, and then just pop off. Yeah, so I should win now with the minor, I think. Played a little bit more aggressive because I know that he can't win the game. And yeah, I don't know. Whenever I play draft tournament, I just even if I can guarantee the win a little bit faster and risk it, it's never necessarily worth it. I'd rather just make sure that I don't throw the game. And I don't do anything stupid that I don't need to. Is that Ian's clan? Pretty sure that's Ian's clan. I think that guy's from Ian's clan, so I think he's an okay player. Let's take a look. I think this guy's probably like above 6K. Okay. Alright, yeah, it wasn't Ian's clan. Ian's clan got banned and its name got changed. It was fatherless. So it got changed. So apparently when Clash Royale bans clans, they just do clan and then they do the hashtag. Oh man, that's brutal. Like, you get your clan name changed or whatever, and then it's changed to like its hashtag. That guy was pretty good. He was a 6.3K player. Oh man, today has been fun. Today has been a funny experience. All right, let's win 3 more. Why did it get banned? Because it was inappropriate, apparently. Here's the thing. My old name got banned. I don't think it was inappropriate. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. Totally, I think unwarranted. It happens. I think like a lot of times when you're in a game like Supercell where the some of the community is younger, it's generally better to err on the safe side for that perspective. But sometimes I think they overstretch it, you know, for sure. But it is what it is. I don't think it's that bad of a thing to ban or change the names. As long as you don't ban the account or something. I think that's really dumb if someone's name, like if someone's name is like not even that bad and then you ban the account, that's like, oh, that's so bad. I don't know. But I'm a big proponent of like, there should be a safety filter on it, and then you just like blur it out for people that are younger or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong on that end. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about that, actually. One other thing that I was thinking about is like making videos on the channel where sometimes I think of things and I think that I could actually articulate an opinion really quickly about something that would be unique and interesting to a lot of people. And I was considering just making like 3-minute videos on those. Maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. And have it like quick, short, edited, kind of fun. And put it out. And just be about some weird topic or something that I thought was interesting personally. I might put that on this channel. I was really thinking about doing that recently. You guys can let me know in the comment section if you guys want to hear more of my opinions on this channel. Yeah, I'm definitely considering doing that in the future. They changed my account from to Pekka. Okay, I think your name is a little bit worse. I think your name is a little bit worse. How relevant is the normal log bait in today's meta? Normal log bait sucks, but it's gonna get better. Okay, let's focus. This is actually not a good game because the dude's got Royal Hogs and I don't have any splash damage, and we were barely able to kill everything. That was such a good fire spirit. That was a fire spirit, but I have such a bad matchup here. If I lose this, it's because I have Elixir Golem and the guy has 2 regular win conditions. For whatever reason, Clash Royale's like, this guy gets Bomb Tower from my Elixir Golem. And then he gets 2 win conditions that actually deal damage. I have Elixir Golem. Congratulations, Clash Royale. I don't think I can beat someone that's above 6,000 trophies with this. I don't think anyone wins this. We'll see. We'll see if he messes up, but I can't kill the Magic Archer because I don't have a source of splash damage. I don't have anything. Like, this is terrible. I got to go all in on the right-hand side and pray that he messes up. That's literally the only way I can win. Because if I go same side into him, I'm losing for sure. He already got back to Bomb Tower. Okay, I lose. GG. That's all she wrote. Unless we can continue to break through and get lucky. So I'm just going to continue to spam here and pray. Like, I need it all in right now, and then hope that he can't Royal Hogs me. I lose. I lose, guys. There's no chance. There's no chance he throws 100-0. No chance, right? Unless he forgets that Elixir Golem is like... No way, dude. How did you lose with Bomb Tower? You didn't lose, though. That's the sad thing. You definitely didn't lose. There's no shot I win this, because I don't have a spell. Clash Royale didn't give me a spell, so I lose. I'm going to lose at 13 HP. I'm going to lose at 13 HP. Dudes. 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 This is so bad for the game that this is a thing. Okay. I'm gonna not even commentate right now. Please. Please, 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 you stupid game. You stupid game. Don't do this to me. Holy. I never get triggered, but that's a triggering moment. The guy ended up having, like, actually draft challenge does trigger me. I've actually realized that. Most of the time, like, when I lose games, it's always my fault, right? Like, straight up, when I lose games, it's because I'm not a good player, because I'm not the best player in the world. But legitimately, the guy had Bomb Tower, Magic Archer, Electro Wizard. I have nothing for that. I don't have a single card that does damage to his tower. Secondly, I don't even have a spell. I don't have a spell that does damage. Yeah, I don't have a spell that does damage to his tower. Secondly, I can't kill his Magic Archer because I don't have a spell that does damage. He drops his Magic Archer far away. Herp derp. I have a Bar Barrel. It doesn't extend far enough to kill that. Oh my god. And then also on top of that, the last thing that's triggering is my win condition. The Elixir Golem. Not only does it die to Bomb Tower miserably, he has a fast cycle, so he can get multiple Bomb Towers on the map. Fortunately, he didn't know how to place his Bomb Tower, so he lost the game. Should I rely on my opponents making horrible plays to win the game? Probably not, but that's what happened there. Okay, we won that. Mic is bad. I'm sorry. It's not the mic. It's the black magic. I fixed it. You guys let me know if it's better now. I'm super sorry. Oh, holy. By the way, I'm going to fix the mic thing. It will happen in the future. I'm sorry about that. Holy. I want to see, as we fix this, the mic is off, by the way, or the thing is off, so you guys let me know. It's good now? Yeah. No, I turned off the game audio. I'm sorry about that. That's my black magic sucking. We'll figure that out later. How do you reduce the slow mode and the send messages? I don't reduce the slow mode because otherwise we get spammed by YouTube scam bots, and I'd rather not have YouTube scam bots appear, if that makes any sense. They should remove bad cards from the draft challenge. They should remove Elixir Golem from the draft challenge. It makes no sense. All right. We hard chilling. So, we going on. Tea's keeping you young, mate. Yo, dude, I love tea. I drink tea every day. I also have a baby face, so I'll stay young for a while, and then I'll eventually get old all at the same time, and you'll see it, and you'll be like, Jake, you're 40. I'm like, yeah, it happened. That'll be later on in life. And also, I love content so much that I'll probably be doing it for later. You're playing the same guy twice? Really? Did I play against the same guy? That's nutty. Alright, we're gonna run Knight. It's better. Guards better. Fly Machine better. Rocket definitely better. If you're actually good with Rocket, that is. Love the content, Jay. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Let's get it. Let's get this bread. Let's get these last 2 wins. Also, if you guys are enjoying this, make sure to drop a like on the video. Subscribe, because I put out daily videos here. So if you guys want to see me do all the challenges and everything, subscribe. Stay notified. You do not want to miss out on that. Usually it's not as troll as this one, but yeah, that's always nice. So huge thank you to everyone that's here. All right, so rocketing that would be a terrible decision. Baby Dragon's still going to give a good trade against the Fly Machine, but the Fly Machine should be able to finish it off to the point that I won't have to respond to it. We'll see. Okay, so I could Royal Giant. And yeah, I'm going to Royal Giant right. And then I can go for Magic Archer on this if I need to. I'm going to chill, I think. But I want to activate King Tower here because he's going to Goblin Giant. I might want to rocket on the Firecracker too. Oh, wait, this is dope. This is really dope. I'm going to Magic Archer, and then I'm going to go in for Red Livery, and then I'll take a couple hits. It's not that big of a deal. Definitely want to go Magic Archer on the left-hand side so then he doesn't get as much counter push as he's hoping for, and he's also getting damage on the left-hand side instead of the side that he has all his damage. I thought that was pretty important. Maybe it's not. He'll probably poison the summon at night so then he doesn't kill the guards as quick. Fly Machine's got the same range as a Musketeer. So, it actually missed. They locked tower, though. I guess we take those. Because the knight was able to kill. That was so weird. It was so weird that our opponent didn't understand what was going on. Like, that was actually nutty. Also, rocket, it takes 2 hits from the balloon. Or it takes 2 hits from your tower and a rocket to kill the balloon. So if your opponent freezes when you only get 1 hit, you are going to get screwed by the death damage or the balloon connection, which is really unfortunate, but something to keep in mind. Always make sure that if your opponent has freeze and you rocket, that your tower gets 2 hits on top of the balloon. Okay, so he's got Electro Dragon right now. Goblin Giant, I totally forgot about that. That's my fault. He could poison. I'm going to Royal Delivery here. I think I missed it. Unless it walks back into it. Oh, that's a good boy. That is a good pupper. All right, we're going to do this. I forget what his card cycle is. I'm not playing well. I'm just Royal Gianting because I didn't remember any Elite Barbarians or anything sticking out in my head like that. Yeah, so we can Fly Machine, snipe the Electro Dragon, kill the Baby Dragon afterward. Notice how we're spacing everything out so he can't hit it. He's got Firecracker, which isn't necessarily going to do too well for him there. I could totally activate King Tower. I think that's the vibe. So that's what I'm rolling with. That was a very bad poison because he needs to get his elixir back, or he needs to get his damage back. Rocket, does that do enough at Tournament Center? It does. So I'm just going to chill. I'm not going to Royal Giant. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's going to get blasted by the Rocket. Rocket takes 4 seconds, comes down, and wins me the game. Easy. That wasn't even close. We go to the next one. Your content's W's, piece missing out? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, dude. I really like my content, too. I'm never going to, like, say, like, anything like, oh, I think everyone should be watching my content because everyone has different tastes. If you don't have the same humor as me, if you don't have the same style as me, if you don't like the things that I like, you might not like my content. And that's what I've said before. I think everyone has different styles, and content creation is always not objective. It's always based off of someone's personal preference. It's just something to keep in mind. Didn't even notice this was live. Normally don't make it, so this is awesome, says Heath, not Keith. Yo, I got you, man. Thank you. I've been playing for 5 years and stuck. How can I break through and get to the next level? Yo, I got you, man. What deck are you playing? I'll actually take a look and read your deck, and I'll let you know if the deck is trash and if you need to change it. I usually don't do this for people, but I'll do it for you. All right, so Inferno Dragon's pretty spicy, pretty good card. Definitely to take poison because Earthquake is only valuable against like Magic Archers, buildings, and then maybe Graveyard. But yeah, Brian, a lot of times if you've been playing for 5 years, there's a high chance your deck is terrible. I'll just lay it to you straight, man, and I'll give you advice on how to change it if that's the case. I like Boss's content more than yours. Sorry. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, that's the thing. I'm glad that you found someone that you like, whether it's me or not me. Just support some creator in this shop. You know, if you like someone's, then just keep watching their content, and if you like mine still, then you can keep watching mine, and that's how life will always be, or that's how it should be. You know. I think I'm gonna take a hard stance on this. I hate people that say like my content's the best, or oh, my content's so good compared to everyone else's. You say that type of stuff, you're just kind of I don't know, you're just kind of a dick, and we're not about that life. So yeah, I mean that's how it should be, in my opinion. All right, Fire Spear kills everything. Me vibing. Is it still possible to play win the CRL rewards? No, but you should have like signed into your account, and then you could get some of them, I guess. Yeah, you can get some of them if you attach your account to the Clash Fest. Lots of love from India. Keep it up. Lots of love from Seattle, man. Thanks for being here. Can you keep playing until you lose? I already lost once. Oh, why did I drop a Furnace? I did not play well there. All right, I'm gonna Rascals. Usually, I don't like completing the challenge on stream because sometimes I'll need to stream it on my main account if I can't get a video out. So that's the reason why I'm not completing it, if you guys are wondering. Lots of love from Cancun. Thank you, brother. Lots and lots of love from Seattle, as I said before. All right, so Dark Prince, the best counter to drill in the entire game, so pretty cool. You guys are wondering why Dark Prince is the best counter? Valkyrie, oh wow, still gets damage on my tower. Goblin Drill is freaking broken. The reason why it's the best counter is because if you have Snowball, you can push back a Valkyrie, or if you have Fireball, you can push back a Valkyrie, but you can never push back a Dark Prince, so the Dark Prince always counters it. Every time. I mean, you could rocket log it if you're in like late game. It's pretty funny to do that, but not necessarily reliable. Fire Spear probably jumps because you just drop skeletons. Oh, dude, you got cheesed. Wow, that must just suck. Like, you look at that and you're like, that should never happen, you know? It's funny, but it sucks. Also, one other thing that I'm going to show you guys that maybe you didn't know. Dropping the Furnace here against Battle Rim is pretty good, because the Barbarians are going to die to my tower. So if you drop it in the middle, it gives more time for the Barbarians, and we don't like that. We don't want to give the Barbarians more time to, or an easier access or an easier pathway towards my tower. So that's why I drop it like higher up. And it also gives him less time to react. So then he can't react in time to Earthquake or anything, because it's immediately dropped on top of the Battle Rim. Like, those type of interactions, you guys don't get to see all these tips and these unique interactions that I'm talking about right now, because y'all don't, like, I'm usually playing, like, one deck, and then you get tips from that one deck. But when I play draft mode, you get to see everything, which is kind of dope. Guy's not a bad player, by the way. He might be as good as me. I have no clue. I haven't focused this game, so I think I have a pretty good matchup. I haven't focused. I definitely have to have a good matchup, right, for that to work out. I played that super well with the Inferno Dragon. This actually sucks. I gotta go. Yeah, so that's dope. I think I played it super well with the Executioner hopefully dying to the minions and not killing the Rascals. It's super nice. Got poison on all the Spear Goblins. Wow, he's played this so well. He knows I'm at a low elixir count. I might actually take my first loss. Like, first real loss. I lost one game, but I definitely didn't deserve to lose that other one. Deserve to lose this one. This guy was maybe better than me. GG. Well played. All right, so let's take a look at your deck. Let's see if you typed it in the chat. So Brian says thanks. All right, so you still haven't typed it in the chat. I'm waiting for it, bro. All right. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, you definitely want to type it in the chat before I end the stream, by the way. So we just want to get one more win, and then we get the 15. I'm going to take a look at that guy's profile, because he's obviously a good player. What? You played so well. I mean, you punished me at the right times. That's weird. Maybe a Smurf account or something? I'm not sure, but he played well. Also, for whatever reason, the Goblin Drill kept spawning goblins on my tower for no reason. Like, instead of the Dark Prince countering it. That was pretty annoying, but it's part of the game. Also, as you guys can see, I don't play a lot of these cards, so it's cool to get new masteries by playing the draft challenge, because it makes you play different cards. Pretty cool. Let's go, let's go. Let's get that last dub. How long have you lived in Seattle? 2 months. That's it. You're the best person I've ever met in my life. I am definitely not the best person that you've ever met in your life. I am not even close to that. I try to be a good person. I'm always trying to be a better person, but I am not an amazing human being. I always try to get better, man. I always try to be the nicest version of myself. But, you know, like, I don't know. I think a lot of people put streamers on pedestals and stuff like that, or YouTubers on pedestals, and, you know, I'm always trying to be better. I'm always trying to be a better role model, but, you know, I definitely make mess ups. You know, I'm not incredible. My favorite YouTuber? Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I love hearing that I love hearing, oh, you're my favorite YouTuber, because that motivates me to create better content. That's something that, like, makes me really happy. For some reason, the lightning makes me think your hair is purple. Yeah, I guess that does happen, right? All right, so we can go Expo here and just pull the E-Giant. I think that's aight. Yeah, I might lose this game. Let's see. I want to start spawning skeletons with the Witch, and then maybe you have to go for guards here. This is kind of a crappy situation. The Expo definitely will not give me much value, but it's able to kill the... Wait, for whatever reason, I thought it was an Earthquake or something. Wait, what is he doing? He's griefing. Guy just griefed. He griefed in 4K. I wouldn't have it any other way. That is literally the worst play he could have done. He just elite Barbarians into a Witch and full send and tried to risk it, and now he loses because he has no elixir. That's just something to keep in mind. A lot of times, if you go all in and you don't know that you're going to win the interaction, it probably is a bad decision, because you will instantaneously lose the game. However, there are some caveats to this. When I went all in with the Elixir Golem deck with the minions and played against Mr. Bomb Tower Electro Wizard Magic Archer that I had no business winning against, I had to go all in and just pray that he wasn't good at the game and messed up his Bomb Tower. That was the only way I could have won the game. That's just a caveat there. I don't know if this guy has one of those matchups where he had to go all in into me. Maybe he did. I'm not sure. I don't know what his deck is, so I can't give you guys honest feedback on that. Anyway, we're just going to expo. We pull the E-Giant and we vibe. E-Giant has a much larger pull radius than a Golem, so Golem would not get pulled by that expo, but the E-Giant will. So I also want to keep that in mind for you guys. If he goes E-Barbs, it's fine. We're just going for guards here. We pull the Elite Barbarians, and then we go Cannon Cart, and then he does no damage, and we get the entire counter push in the same side that we want, which is also extremely underrated in Draft. It is by far one of the best cards because it just perpetually distracts high damage stuff. So it's a great card to pick if you guys haven't used it before. Okay, we're going to go for Dark Goblin here. I think I go in for Wall Breakers and then Guards, and we're fine. Because if you think about it, Electric Giant sucks. Even though he's up a lot with the Elixir account, he's still going to lose the game. So I think we're chilling. That was a pretty good miner too. I think I can Wall Breakers after this and then just vibe ahead. I can actually expo. Because the mortar is going to kill everything, and then the expo will probably lock tower because the cannon card's going to be able to distract stuff. Is he able to afford anything here? Wait, I don't think the wall breakers can connect. Still light. Oh, that's so lame that it didn't happen. Yo, we're an expo player. Haha, let's go. GG. Nice. You guys got... I played expo. You guys have always asked me, play expo, play expo. I got you. Did Brian type it in the chat? I really want to help him out. I'm looking. Dude, I still don't see Brian's thing. Can one of my mods grab Brian's message about his deck? I really want to help him out, but I mean, I can't try much harder than this. So I guess I'll give you some other advice if you're trying to push up and you haven't already. I'll give you a deck that's actually really good. At lower card levels, this is a great deck to start learning how to play. I even have a video on it. SIRTAG, Magic Archer, underleveled. There's 2 decks. If you like Beatdown, I would recommend this. Or actually, not this. One sec. Where it at? All right. So here it is. Here is the best deck if you do not have a Beatdown deck. If you have underleveled stuff, play this. If you have underleveled stuff, play that Magic Archer deck. Super dope, really easy to play. At higher levels, it's going to work really well as well. You've got Bomb Tower, you've got Fireball, you've got absurd splash damage. It teaches you mechanics with Tornado. Great deck. Like, that's one of the best decks you could play. And then this Giant Double Prince deck, if you guys like Beatdown, this is the best Giant Double Prince deck to play. SIRTAG. And a lot of times, people will copy my meme decks, and I'm like, please don't run my meme decks. They all suck. Like, the P.E.K.K.A deck today was just Mimi, and it was more fun. I'll play one more game, by the way. I will be playing one more game, so you guys not have to worry about that. Brian typed his message. Okay, he did type his message. I still don't see it. If one of my mods can just copy and paste it, or if someone else can copy and paste his message. Yeah, someone else copy and paste his message. I'll give him advice right after one more game. All right, so I'm going to run Goblin Barrel. Graveyard's really bad if you don't know that if you're going to get poison or not. Hunter is great. Magic Archer is an alternative win condition, which is nice. I'm going to take Royal Ghost because I want splash damage and... Oh, no. Yeah, I just freaked out and took Giant when I shouldn't have. I couldn't give him Giant Graveyard because I feel like I could have lost to that. I was just like... If there was one thing I could lose to in this type of draft mode, it would be that. So I don't want to take an L. Wow. Is he actually just all-inning like crazy and going to get away with it? I think so. Guys, this is unfortunate. Might be an L here. I don't see a way of us winning this. I just took way too much damage. It was a good Goblin hit there, but Goblins are very bad. So he mortared at the start, got a little bit lucky. It is what it is. I do have Giant, so I can go Giant Goblin Barrel if he doesn't have a small spell. That's kind of what we're hoping for. Magic Archer gets immediately eviscerated by Fireball, so that's great. I'm so happy I gave him Magic Archer instead of Hunter. I don't have any way of resetting Inferno Tower, though, so that's a huge problem. All All right, we're gonna go Goblin Barrel because the hunter's gonna cross the river. We're gonna see what his spell is. He didn't know that I have Goblin Barrel. He didn't know I had Goblin Barrel. He didn't know I had Goblin Barrel, and now he's taking 1 billion damage. Oh my god, that was so lucky. So he had Goblin Gang, which is a phenomenal answer, but he didn't have Elixir for Goblin Gang because he dropped his Goblin Drill. So that's the power of draft. In triple draft, you know what your opponents are giving you and everything, but this stupid game mode, you don't know. So you have to play safer until you figure out what cards your opponent has, because he just wasted too much Elixir in single, overcommitted, and got punished heavily. He also was really risky at the start and got a lot of damage, so he did get rewarded by playing poorly as well. So sometimes you can get rewarded. Most of the time, it's not going to work out as well. It didn't work out as well for him originally, in the later part. Okay. Can fireball on this and then just kill the mortar. It's worth it. Seeing the damage is nice. We've got Ghost, and then I'm going to go Archers in the middle if he goes in for Goblin Gang. Nice. That was a bad play as well. You overcommitted. And then the Ghost kills the Goblins. I knew he was going to go Goblin Gang because he seemed like a very aggressive player, and he just continuously did that. He always was playing more aggressive than he should have been. I'm going to go Goblins here because he hasn't shown any good answers to that. And I think the Royal Ghost and Goblins can give us a lot of damage. Okay, so the Goblins kill the Inferno Tower, so now he can't Mortar as effectively. And if he goes Mortar, we can just Giant. Kill it quick. And also Hunter in the back. Nice. We're going to Giant here. We're going to separate it from the Hunter so then the Hunter doesn't get splashed on everything. Then we Archers. If he cycles back to Inferno Tower, the Archers prevent. Good. It's actually really, really good for us. Because I can Fireball on everything here. I don't know how worth, but it felt pretty good. Ghost might go directly towards tower. I was hoping it would. My homie is popping off with so much Elixir at all points when he shouldn't be. I guess he has no answer to Goblin Barrel, so he just loses. If I'm going to be real. That was actually a really bad play on my end. Oops. Wait, I'm still fine, I think. Unless he shuts us down completely. Yeah, there's no chance. GG. So I knew, like, he didn't have Goblin Gang in cycle, so he had Skeletons. And if he had Lightning the Goblin Barrel, I would have actually lost. But he didn't have Elixir for Lightning, so I was like, we chill. Not a good game on my end, but it is what it is. All right, so I gave you guys an extra spicy game. I gave you another game that I didn't really intend to give you. One other thing that I just want to highlight really quick is going for a Mortar Inferno Tower at the start and dropping your entire Elixir bank. Not a good decision, but it worked out for him. And then he played super aggressive afterward and cycled a Goblin Drill without knowing what I had. And it wasn't a good decision. Then he got punished. So this worked out for him. This worked out really, really well for him. Like, it gave him, I don't know, like 500 damage. Oh my gosh. So yeah, 900 damage lead. And up 1 Elixir, and he lost off of that because he started to play like really garbagely aggressive for no reason. So that's why he lost the game. So like right here, no reason for that, and then just didn't have enough to shut down the the Goblin Drill. All right. So the guy's deck is. His deck is RG, Skeletons, Hunter, Rocket, Fisherman, Log. Okay, yeah, so I can already help that. Dude, 100%. Sub out the... Actually, let me grab my phone really quick. I'll show you the best version of that deck. I have a screenshot of it. I'm going to tell you right now. I think you sub out the Rocket for a Lightning so you can actually break through with your Royal Giant. There's no universe where you should ever be running Royal Giant with Rocket. It should be Fireball or it should be Lightning every single time. I think that version is actually legitimately okay if you run Fireball or Lightning, the version that you have. I personally prefer Giant Skeleton because it allows you to build up bigger pushes and you can use the Giant Skeleton in front of your Royal Giant. And then what happens is the Giant Skeleton will be able to soak up more damage. And then when the Giant Skeleton dies, it bounces back all the stuff that is on top of your Royal Giant. So for you, run Giant Skeleton maybe instead of Skeletons in that deck, and then run Lightning or Fireball instead of Rocket. But do not run Rocket with Royal Giant. There's no way you're going to be able to progress or get better after a certain point if you're running that deck. All right, and hopefully that helps. So huge thanks to everyone that's here. Like the video if you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing more of these in the future if it gets a lot of likes and subscriptions, because then I look at the analytics. I'm like, hey, people like this, and I'll do more. Huge thanks to everyone that was supporting today. Check out my video if you haven't already. I will have that as the pinned comment. The banger video, the Mimi video. I know this was more of a serious video. It's serious, like me going through the draft tournament and tryharding and giving you guys real tips, I had a stupidly very, very, very fun video today, and it will be in the pinned comment, and it was one of the best videos we've ever created. So check that out. The link is in the chat, and then it should also be in the pinned comment. Love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and peace out.